A lot of people really want me to watch this. This is looking extremely good. This might actually be one of the best looking video games coming out. This is part of that, what I would say, next generation of gacha games is. This is looking really good. I haven't watched it, I just saw screenshots.
Hands. Dozens are dead, burned to ashes. You may be the best detective.
But Sylvania isn't the best city there is.
That's nice.
The city is like liquid silver, always changing.
That's big.
What is true might not always stay true.
Holy shit.
Sin and evil stalk the city like a stubborn shadow.
Oh, kill the bitch. Uh-oh. That's right.
I need an assistant.
I'm Alf. I'm here for the interview.
It's an anime cat girl. No, she's not a cat girl. Wait, she does have a tail. I don't know. Anyway, with a shotgun shooting werewolves in Britain. That's right. The Winchester shotgun, yeah.
In her stead.
Look who it is. You're not welcome in Sylvania.
Do not talk to the detective with that tone.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Besides fire, there's another way to turn the skin black. You know what it is, but it's just too peculiar.
Wait, can you drive this car? They have to investigate Justin Trudeau to find out what it is. This is really good.
The clock strikes 12. This is the night where everything ends. Admit it. You don't know what it takes to be the bad guy.
That is crazy. It's a boss fight and she's in a fucking carriage?
Fairy tales mean something else to us.
Look at that.
I already knew none of us could escape fate.
Holy shit, yeah.
Unless
They got a gameplay trailer. We're gonna look at the gameplay trailer.
you are the author.
Oh shit.
I'm no longer a detective. So why are you still so excited?
Turn-based combat or not? No, I think it's action combat. So that's the official trailer. Obviously, people loved the official trailer. This is the actual gameplay showcase. This is what really matters. I will say that the graphics and the quality here, I would say that this is a step up from, like, I would say Genshin or even Wuthering Waves. I think for, like, the level of, like, color graphics and, like, lighting and everything, it's a step up.
幸好这里的租金不贵。
Like, if for example, like, if you compared it, like, you know, like Wuthering Waves 1.0 versus 2.0, this would be like 3.0 Wuthering Waves.
搬起家来。
Like, this is as good as Arknight's Infield, I would say.
Huh?
this a gacha game? What do you think?
事务所之前闲置了一段时间，却没有租给其他人。看来这也并不是黄金地段嘛。
This looks really good. The lighting's crazy. Yeah, it is. I'm surprised, actually, a lot of these outfits aren't really that, they're not that showy or anything like that either. It's not like a lot of, like, Kumar farming or anything like that. Oh. Some of them are. Just wait. And they have male characters, too, which is really surprising. Yeah, they don't have those in a lot of games. Just wait, the bunny girl character? Okay. I think the character designs are pretty decent. Like, they're good.
社会是个混沌系统，将毫不关联的碎片串联在一起的，是逻辑，
Chinese do a lot of censorship?
亦
Yeah,
或
they
是
do.
狂想和阴谋。
You just get on your magical Oh, shit! You're gonna customize his hooves?
看你来小
Damn!
马，快点跑吧。
Drifting on the unicorn? Oh, shit! Tokyo Drift Tours? Yeah, exactly. So you have to, like, investigate people and find out whether they're good or bad. You can tell she's bad.
逮到你，
Yep, see that? So this is the actual combat here.
速战速决。
Akram, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate it. So I think there's like combat weak points here too. So you have like finishers whenever they get stunned.
颠覆一切。所谓死无对证，
That's terrible. I think it's choppy. That's the problem. The combat looks choppy. So you have to like do an investigation and figure out where. Oh, there's them. Oh, wait. Let me look back. So this is, I guess, the map where you have to like go and do all the little objectives and shit. What do you mean by choppy? Like it drops frames. That's good. You know they're running this on a 5090 too? Investigate and remove furries? Yes. Basically, the game is you have to figure out who the furries are, and then you kill them. And then you find out the main leader of the furries and you kill him too. Yes. See, this is a false positive. They thought that was a furry. But just in case... Yeah. You can never be too safe. That was a, they had to, there was an investigation.
俯瞰城市全景，有助于思考。哪个角落还有我没注意到的细节？
That's a whole lot. God damn. Wow. stamina? You know, I don't see any stamina either. That's a good question. Yeah, I wonder if they have that. Warcraft 2 20.0? No, they wouldn't be able to load this big of a screen. It's a pretty big city. Yeah, I know, it's huge. And this is also like their pre-alpha 1.0 version. Especially if you can go inside of these different houses too. Like almost no games have this. Even like big AAA games don't have this. No loading is crazy? Yeah, I know. She's investigating, looking for furries. Okay. Wow. What did you say earlier? To be fair, this game, there's like a handful of sexualized characters in this game, whereas like compare this game to Zenless Zone Zero, where every single character is gooner bait. Every single one of them. Even the bear is. Don't believe me? Don't look it up. Just believe me. Oh, she's like fucking, what do you call it? Interrogating him. Well, what about due process? Yeah, this game is made in China, okay? Yeah, that is your due process, exactly. So like there's a stagger bar, and then like once you fill that up, I guess it's obviously like, you know, it's like a lot of games where like once they're, you know, low, you can do like a finisher on them. Like an execute. I think the combat looks pretty good, but I feel like the numbers are a little bit messy, and the UI is kind of, it's like very basic. I think that like a little bit of stylization for the UI would really go far. And I think also if you want to have a lot of combat situations where you're fighting like multiple targets pre-alpha, yeah, that's why I'm saying it. That's exactly why I'm saying it. Like, I wouldn't say it if the game's coming out next week, because it doesn't matter. That's why I'm giving my feedback now. I'm saying this is the reason why I'm saying it now. And so anyway, I like the UI. I think like this part of the UI is really clean. This part of the UI is really clean. But can you get like this is very basic, right? And I think that a little bit of flair to it would make it more exciting, right? Target indicators to see off screen. Yeah, I just think being able to zoom out a little bit more would probably be really nice, especially as a PC player. Yeah, the health bars are what I'm discussing, right? I'm not talking about this. This looks really nice. This looks really nice. The health bars is what I mean. Damn. Like, that looks really good. The night girl looks cool. Yeah, that's really good. Is this a boss fight? I'm assuming it is, right? It has to be. Okay, all right. Still saw millions? Yeah, this is pretty good.
受够背叛了！呀，哈！
It's like phase 2. I have to say, this is fucking cool. This is really fucking cool.
东看西看的，还有余力想别的事，重新接招。
It's amazing. Yeah, this is really good.
给我求饶！
Yeah. I think it looks really good, guys. I do. I think this game looks really, really good. Yeah, it's a big W. I don't know when it's gonna come out or what it's gonna be, like when it's gonna go in, but like, yeah, this is badass. And the music is so, yeah, I mean, like, especially like just like the cinematic and everything like this. I think also, you know, really, it's gonna be like, I think these games really kind of live and die based off of like their continual content updates and like the characters. And like if the characters and the content updates for this game are really good and they're continuous, then I think you're probably going to see a lot of people being like super positive about this game. And like I've already looked like on fucking Twitter and everything. People are massively popular. Like, or this game is massively popular on Twitter. Like, people are super positive about this. And like, obviously, it takes the same approach where it's like you can either be like the male or the female protagonist. And so this is obviously like the girl protagonist, pretty much what you'd expect. And this is the male protagonist as well. And you got that top hat, you know, Supreme Gentleman. Of course, never played a gacha game. The game looks awesome now. Yeah, it's... The funny thing is that a lot of these games are actually really good games. It's just that they have monetization structures that make them bad. Like, that's pretty much the issue, right? With almost every gacha game, that's the problem. Is that you have a great game that is problematic because of the... she is a cat girl. Okay, what a surprise. Yeah, so because if you look at the actual combat, you know, for example, like, I could find like some visual or some image of it or something like that. But, you know, in general, I think that's the case. How much money do I need to play this free-to-play game? Probably a lot. I mean, the fact is that if you're a regular player of any gacha game, like, or at least any of the good ones, like Zenless Zone Zero, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, like any of the actual good ones, you can play the game completely free to play. And if you're playing regularly, you can keep up and beat all of the content. Like, maybe there will be one level at the highest level of like an event thing that free to play would really struggle with or wouldn't be able to do, right? But in almost all cases, there's going to be examples of some people that are able to do that, right? So like Lost Ark, no, because like, so the difference between these games and Lost Ark is that, so with Lost Ark, one of the big reasons why Lost Ark sucked is because you had to do so much work, right? Like, whereas in these games, like, the amount of things that you can do in order to advance your character is actually pretty limited. So the only way that you can increase that limit is by spending money. It's not like you can make 3 characters on these games and, like, pool resources like in Lost Ark. The reason why Lost Ark died is because it made people repeat the same process 700 times a day until they hated the game. Yeah, it turned it into a job. Whereas with these games, like, whenever I'm saying playing regularly, like, I could go and do Wuthering Waves. I could finish my dailies and do everything out of Wuthering Waves, burn down all of my energy, and do 80% of my daily activities in that game in, like, 10 minutes. Right? And so, like, that's the big difference between these games and Lost Ark, is that you can play these games fast, But obviously, like, and there are things that you can farm and things will take longer, right? Like, for example, 5 minutes, actually. Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know. But, like, I'm just saying in general, that's where I would be at. But do you have fun? Yeah, I think the games are fun. I think that's not the problem. Like, with these games, like, this is not... The problem with these games is not that they're bad. It's that their monetization makes them bad. That's the issue. Like, this looks amazing. This is awesome. Mahir's just passed away. Is that right? Let me see here. How many bad, right? Yeah, what is this here? Boring and expensive? I don't know about being boring. Expensive it can be, but you can play these games free to play. And it's only... So, if a gacha game has PvP, that's whenever you need to be afraid. Because that's whenever they really want to waste your fucking money. Gameplay is usually fun. That's how they get you into them. Yeah, exactly. This game has no PvP. Yeah, I know. It's probably going to be good then. Right? And so, I've never spent a dime on gacha microtransactions. Have you seen the new Wuthering Waves character showcase? No, but I heard about it. But, yeah, like, the finishers are pretty good. Like, I would say, I mean, with a lot of these games, like, to me, the only thing that I care about with video games is good gameplay. Like, that's literally the only thing that matters to me. Everything else besides gameplay is, like, really pretty much irrelevant. And so when I see this kind of stuff and I look at it and I'm like, okay, well, this is Jesus Christ. This gameplay looks really, really good. And so, like, I'll play a game that has, like, bad monetization with good gameplay, but I will never play a bad game with a game with bad gameplay. Never. See Card of Thea preview? Yeah, I'll look at it. Give me a second. Sure. I think Wuthering Waves has better gameplay. Honestly, I think you're right. I do. I think Wuthering Waves gameplay for this is probably better. And I think, like, really, it's going to be hard to beat that. Does it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I do think so. This game's world shits on Wuthering Waves, though? Yeah, it does. Yeah, like, the world building is, like, insane for this. This is so good. Yeah, this is the, let me see if I can pull this up and find it. Like, but yeah, this is fucking insane. Like, look at some of these images. Oh my god. Yeah, that's awesome. Asian games that are all shit. The thing is that what do you mean? None of these games are shit. It's just they have shit monetization. That's the issue. Like, the games themselves, I think, are really good. You know, RIP Genshin forever. Uh-oh. It is kind of funny to go back and look at Genshin Impact and then compare it to some of the newer games. Because, like, yeah, it is definitely a lot different. Let me see if I can find it. Copy paste? Yeah, definitely. So this is the gameplay of the new character. You want me to look at? This is from another game. I pay $70 for this, but I'm not playing a gacha. Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way.
Oceans, bow before me. Scales purified, sounding the death knell. My blade.
What the fuck?
All evil.
God damn. Yeah, okay, well, there it is. And it's insane. Well, I mean, like, again, it looked like the character looks really cool, but
why is Ruler scared?
Sorry about that. Fucking god, the volume on this is so garbage. And anyway, yeah, this one looks better. Switch to bigger boobs. So in the story of the game, it's dumb, right? And so pretty much this is how it works: is that there's like her soul is split in half, and like half of her is this like kind of this like this girl here, and then half of her is like, well, the evil version. So there's like a what's the word for it? Like like an evil demon, like a demon overlord that is controlling her, and that's the one that's controlling the like the older version of her, right? The alter ego. Yeah, exactly, right? The Thronian. Well, that's the actual name in the game, right? But nobody knows what the fuck that means. And so, like, think of it as like an archdemon that's like controlling them. And so, like, yeah, that's basically it. Multiple personalities, like most women. Yeah, basically. And I feel like this is pretty predictable. Like, as I said, I thought anybody could have assumed that this was what the game was going to be. Bigger booba equals stronger character. Well, I mean, that's actually true. Yeah, you're right. It's crazy how much games like this and Arknight's Infield, in my opinion, just make Zenless Zone Zero and I'd say Genshin even not so good, huh?